Hello everybody, it's Mystic, and welcome back to my library. This is a fun little episode. I figured since Christmas is coming up and everything is nice and festive in-game, that I would do a fun episode of me playing through the Starlight Festival questline and posting it on Christmas Eve. I'm here in Gridania, which is where the storyline takes, pardon me, thank you, where the storyline takes place, and I wanted to give it a go. I'm actually playing as my Conjurer right now because it is within the right level range of this. Figured I could level it up a little bit. And yeah, so let's get started. Gridania is so cute right now and all decorated for Starlight Festival. We've got little snowmen. We've got really cute decorations all around Makedo's amphitheater. I'm dressed up as a tiny Santa, so it seems fitting. Now, I know it's the Geomancer outfit, but it's close enough. So let's get started on this quest and see where it goes. A very Yeti Starlight. It's that special time of year where the streets light up for the Starlight Celebration once more, and preparations are underway. Garanji is busy readying for the festivities at Makedo's amphitheater and may have a special task for you. Okay. Greetings. Always a pleasure to meet a strapping adventurer like yourself. I'm Garanji, head celebrant in charge of the Starlight Celebration, and you've come at just the right time to assist me in preparing for the festivities. That is why you're here, isn't it? You see, I have something of a beast problem. Nothing dangerous, I assure you, but it's not exactly my area of expertise, and I imagine a seasoned veteran such as yourself, with all your experience dealing with Eorzea's more exotic fauna, would be better suited to the task. Come on out, Rudy. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yep. It's so cute. Oh my god. This little fellow is Rudy. At least that's what I've been calling him. He appeared all of a sudden and I was making my usual preparations, and now he doesn't seem to want to leave. I was wary at first, but he hasn't tried to cause any trouble. I dare say he's even better behaved than some of my little helpers. I've grown so fond of him, I just couldn't resist making him a little costume. Doesn't it look adorable on him? Yes, it really does. Yep. The only problem is that it's as if he's trying to tell me something. It seems terribly important to him, but for the life of me, I can't figure out what it might be. I don't suppose there's anything you might be able to do to help, is there? Yep. Forgive me, I know I'm asking the nigh impossible. After all, it's not as if an adventurer like yourself has the ability to commune with beasts. Oh, whatever am I to do? It looks like you can use some help, my dear. What? I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die of cuteness overload. This is so cute. What? Did that squirrel just speak? By the 12, a talking squirrel. My face. Ah, the reactions never fail to amuse. Yes, I can understand and speak your language just fine. For you see, I am what is known as an auspice, a beast proficient in the tongues of man. If you have traveled to the Far East, you may have encountered another of my kind. The Namazu? Wait. I mean, I'm assuming it's the Namazu. Wait, did we have talking squirrels in Stormblood? I don't remember. But allow me to introduce myself. I am Risai, a wanderer who goes wherever duty, sentiment, and the sweet smell of delectable desserts takes me. That sounds like a very great life ambition. A meeting with an old friend is what called me to Eorzea, but your festivities piqued my interest. I couldn't help but overhear your conversation, and it struck me that I might be of service. Does he have a cookie? With Rudy, you can understand him? I would be a sad excuse for an auspice if I could not, so allow me to provide some enlightenment. It seems your furry little friend would entreat a favor of you. To wit, he is troubled by the fact that he is a bit of a runt compared to his brothers. They hardly ever even treat him like a real Yeti, making fun of him for the tiny snowballs he makes. Oh my god! The poor thing! Snowballs. Indeed, I heard that Yetis incapacitate and capture their prey by blowing frosty balls of snow and ice. Yep. I love this so much. Your friend would politely point out that it is not true of all Yetis. Rudy and his kin live peacefully deep in the mountains, a far cry from the savage beasts that roam Kurthus. They vie for the supremacy amongst themselves, not through violence, but by competing to see who can build the biggest snowballs. I mean, I love this. I love this. Rudy was practicing making snowballs in secret to prove himself when he fell from a small precipice and got himself lost. He wandered the forest aimlessly for days and had just about given up all hope when a white-haired fellow found and rescued him. The kindly fellow in question was none other than Saint of Nymea, he says. The Saint of Nymea, he says. Saved our poor Rudy from gallivanting off to the Starlight Celebration. Oh, before gallivant... Oh my god. Okay. Let me restart this whole thing. The kindly fellow in question was none other than the Saint of Nymea, he says. Saved our poor Rudy before gallivanting off to the Starlight Celebration. Poor Rudy, alas, didn't even get a chance to thank him, so now he wishes to find the saint and properly express his gratitude. Watching it, what a touching story. Truly, a Starlight miracle, and I do very much wish I could help, but... I'm sorry, Rudy, I fear I haven't a clue where the saint is right now. He never sticks to one place for too long, you see. Always busy delivering gifts to children the realm over. Yep. The saint will know that you're a good Yeti. The best way to show thanks would be to pay his kindness forward. I actually think that's probably a good way to go. That's right, and if you help bring joy to all the young ones for the Starlight Celebration, you can be one of his little helpers. Why, if you're lucky, you might even be able to meet him again. Yep. Rudy says he would be happy to help. As for that matter, I would. At the very least, I can avail you as an interpreter. You'll be lending a hand too, won't you? Sure. I understand that this is all rather sudden, but please tell me you'll agree. I'm sure it would mean the world to Rudy. Sure. I need a break from all of the intenseness of the MSQ, so this works for me. Splendid. Now let us come up with a plan for getting this little one involved in the festivities. Oh my god, look at this little snowman. look at it. It's so cute. It's not much bigger than me, or not much smaller than me. It's got a happy little face. Okay, I gotta stop. Let's go talk to Risai. I thank you again for your aid. Now there must be something special Rudy can do for the children this Starlight season. But what could it be? Might you have any ideas? Yep. What's that you say? The snowballs you made are so tiny that no one would ever want them. Do not be so hard on yourself, my little friend. Clearly your talents simply lie elsewhere, and it is your job to find them. Perhaps you can join the choir, for example. Can you sing? Let's hear it. Yep. Thank you, Rudy. That was most unique. Unfortunately, perhaps it's not the best fit for singing Starlight carols. There must be something we can do. I would hear your thoughts, adventurer. We could compose a carol to better suit his voice. He could make snowballs for the snowball fight. Snowball-themed gifts could do the trick. How about this one? Snowball-themed gifts? Why, by the gods, I think you might be onto something. That reminds me, what do you think of these, pray tell? I picked them up in Ul'dah. It's some kind of traditional confection, but they look rather snowballish, don't you think? Oh, are we baking cookies? That is my favorite Christmas pastime. Perhaps we can make something similar for the festival goers to nibble on. Are we making Rudy a baker? Yep. That's right, Rudy. This is your chance to prove yourself once and for all. You're going to make the loveliest, most scrumptious snowball treats any Yeti ever has. And we'll be with you every step of the way. You just need to have faith in yourself. Yep. Well, if it's sweets we're making, I know just the person to help. Mother Mion in the Carline Canopy. I'm staying in a room there, and I must say I found her confections to be second to none. Shall we then? Absolutely. Let's go make cookies. Because I'm going to be doing that this weekend. I'm super excited. It's literally my favorite thing. Mother Mion, there is something my friends and I would discuss with you. Yep. Quite the motley bunch, I see. What is it that brings you all here? I see. In that case, you've come at the perfect time. I believe I know a way that this might work in both of our favors. In the midst of preparing Starlight gift boxes for the children at Bent Branch Meadows, exotic snow-themed sweets would be a most welcome addition. Then furnish you with said sweets we shall. That is, once we figure out precisely how we're going to make them. You leave that to me. I have a working recipe for you before you know it. In the meantime, might I ask you to pick up some of the ingredients we'll need in advance. I'll put it on my tab so you can quickly pick them up. Pick up everything and bring it back here. It would be our pleasure, and don't you worry, Rudy. Our adventurer friend and I will handle the transactions. Yip, yip, yip. You do the shopping all by yourself, you say? Celeste need only stand back and watch, if you insist. What an eager little helper your friend is. Here, I've made a list of everything we need. Simply show this to the shopkeepers and they'll take care of it for you. The flour you can procure from the Whistling Miller and the oil at the Botanist Guild. And stay warm out there, yes? And with that, let us be off. First stop, the Whistling Miller. With us, Rudy. Yep. Okay. Yep. Is that a baby Yeti? And why is it dressed as one of Saint Naimia's helpers? Yep, yep, yep. A letter from Mother Mion. Let's see here. Ah, now I see. You're running an errand for the Carline Canopy. Well, I can certainly help with that. Give me a moment and I'll fetch you your flour. I don't know that I've ever been inside of this store before. Here you are. This should be enough to last Mion for a while. Don't worry. Don't work yourself too hard now. Yip, yip, yip. Let's go see my friends at the Botanist Guild. Well, would you look at that? It seems our friend Rudy is a natural at this. I dare say it couldn't have gone any smoother if we did it ourselves. Now to the Botanist Guild for some oil. Off we go. Yip, yip, yip. Ah, be gone, fell beast. Back to the forest with you. No, don't be mean. Yip, yip. Oh dear, it seems our little friend is in something of a pickle. We could go to his aid, but let us wait a bit still. It would give the lad more confidence to be able to overcome the predicament himself. It won't leave. Oh, what to do? I'd rather not involve the wood whalers. Yip, yip, yip. A note? Could it be that you're here on an errand of sorts? Well, I'll be. Cooking ingredients for Mother Mion. And here I thought you would be some savage beast who'd wandered in here to cause trouble. If frying oil is all you need, I'd be happy to oblige. Just a moment. Careful now. It's heavy, and do take care on your way back to the canopy, yes? Yep. Okay, he's off. Well, would you look at that? Rudy managed just fine on his own after all, and now we have everything we need. So let's head back to the Carline Canopy and get this to Mother Mion. Yip, yip, yip. Good to see you back safe and sound, and just look at how well you performed your little errand. You really are a wonderful little helper. And with that, we have everything we need to make sweet Starlight treats for the children. It'll take me a little while to prepare, so how about a cup of piping hot tea while you wait? Oh, that sounds so good. I have a cup of coffee here, actually. That would be splendid, Mother Mion, though I dare say it would make me even hungrier for a little something sweet to go with it. Yip, yip, yip. This is so cute. I really like it. Yip, yip, yip. Amazing. I expected nothing less from you, Mion. Truly, your confections are simply to die for. Oh, those look good. Now I want to try making them for Christmas. You flatter me, Risai. Incidentally, you might be interested to hear this is a traditional dessert called Schneeballs. Oh, Schnee. I believe Schnee is snow in German. Named after an old Helsgard word meaning snowball. A perfect fit for a Yeti, wouldn't you say? Oh ho, so it was more coincidence than they look like little snowballs. Yep, yep. I cannot with how cute this is. You know, Rudy, you shouldn't let yourself be discouraged by what your siblings might say to you. There's no shame in being different from everyone else. After all, look at me. I'm hardly like any other squirrels out there, and do I let it bother me? Not at all. We should be proud of what sets us apart from others, not ashamed. That's right. Yip, yip, yip. Once we finish making these, my gift boxes will be ready to deliver to Bent Branch Meadows. Speaking of which, would you like to help handing them out? There's no better reward for hard work than watching the children's faces light up with joy. Don't worry, you don't have to do all the work. I'll be asking the celebrants to assist as well. Well, what do you say? Let's do it. Yep, yep, yep. Rudy says he'd love to, and I would most appreciate it if you would join us. You'll do this for him, yes? Of course. You have my thanks. We'll make a few more batches of these and pack them up into the gift boxes for you. Garanji will be able to tell you what to do with them from there. Duly noted. Thank you for everything, Mother Mion. Yep. I really want to figure out how to make those cookies. They look kind of like, I don't know, they look like they had a chocolate drizzle on top. They almost look like little mini cinnamon buns, though. But she said frying oil, so are they more like donut holes? Or like zeppelis, which are like Italian donuts? Welcome back. I trust that everything is well with our newest little helper. Rudy and the two of you are helping Mother Mion make snowball-shaped confections? What a splendid idea. The children will be delighted, I'm sure. Well done, Rudy. I'm so proud of how far you've come. Yep, yep. Furthermore, we would like to assist in the handing out of presents at Bent Branch Meadows, if we may. Of course. I wouldn't want you to miss the joy of delivering the goodies and seeing the children's smiling faces. Thank you for sticking around, my friend. If you'd like, I'd be happy to tell you more about the festivities so that you can get fully into the Starlight spirit. Okay. Time to shine. Angaranji knows that just what you and your friends can do to put smiles on the children's faces. Well, I do believe it's time to deliver presents to the children. You're still willing to help out, yes? It would be our pleasure, Rudy's in particular, and we'll be there to support him all along the way. Excellent. On to business then. My fellow celebrant Banefeld has been placed in charge of this task. Seek him out at Bent Branch Meadows, and he'll tell you everything you need to know. About time you showed up. Mentioned that you might be helping out, and believe you me, we could use all the help we can get. Then you will have ours. My Yeti friend Rudy, Celeste, and I, Risai, are more than happy to aid. Though I must say, Mother Mion truly outdid herself this time. Just look at all these presents. Might I suggest that we split the duties, that we might deliver them to the children in a more efficient manner? Celeste, why don't you take a batch and go with Rudy? Meanwhile, I'll get started from the opposite side. How is a squirrel carrying these? Out of curiosity. Yep. Dear me, Rudy's so raring to go that it might be best to stand aside a bit and let him leave him to it. It would do wonders for his confidence, and I'm sure the children would delight in getting a gift from a seasonally fitting snow creature. Yep. A snow beast? Please don't eat me. Yep. A present? For us? Well, you must be one of Santa's little saints' little helpers. I said Santa. It's not Santa. Rudy gave the children their presents. Wow, these look absolutely delicious, and I was just thinking about how hungry I was. Lucky me. Are you sure these are safe to eat? I suppose they must be, or that adventurer would do something about it. Anyhow, thank you. Thank you, fluffy little helper. We'll be sure not to eat them all at once. Yep. Ah, it's a monster. You, adventurer, do something about this. Wait, I think it's holding something. What have you got there, little friend? Are those presents for us? Yep. Rudy gave the children their presents. What are these? Some kind of snowball-shaped cake? I've never seen anything like them before. They look so good, and I'm going to tell all my friends I got them from the saint's cutest little helper of them all. They smell delicious. Thank you very much for the gift, little helper. And you too, Mrs. Adventurer. Mrs. Adventurer. Yep. You should be proud of yourselves. Your snowball sweets are the talk of the town, and not just among the wee ones. You've brought us all a Starlight miracle this year. What the? Yetis? Yetis in the city? Take cover at once. No! Wait. Or is it like his parents? That voice, did that come from the city gates? Maybe it's his family. Let's not jump to any conclusions, y'all. What in the seven hells is going on? I know not from where, but a pair of the most fearsome Yetis just stormed into the city. They must be his parents. Roar! Yep. Oh dear, I see, yes. Lend me your ears, friends. There is no need to panic. Our large friends here haven't come to attack us. They are simply... Oh, they're his siblings. They are simply Rudy's siblings, come to take their little brother home. Yeti, you're a lucky little Yeti to have such a good family whirring after you, Rudy. Even if they do look like they're about to give you a good whooping. Indeed, I cannot deny that they are a bit perturbed. To hear them tell it, they are rather upset that Rudy allowed himself to be captured so easily. Captured? Then he can't fend for himself. Think he can't fend for himself, do they? Yep. Tell them that's not what happened. Yep. Grawr. Yep. Grawr? Yep. Well, what are they saying? Did they sort it out? Oh, I'd say our little friend Rudy really told them off. He told them all about the delicious snowball treats we made together and how the children's faces lit up when we gave them their presents. He said he may be small, but he's proud as can be of what he's accomplished, and he won't let anyone belittle him anymore. This is so wholesome. Yep. Say, Rudy, how about letting your brothers try your snowballs? A taste is worth 1,000 words after all. Look at the little feet. Okay. Aye, nothing like sharing tasty treats to bring a family together. Roar! Well, isn't that nice of him? He just apologized for how they treated Rudy all these times. He said he's proud to call Rudy his brother and that Rudy is more than welcome to join in their snowball fights and all their Yeti games. Oh my gosh, it's like Rudolph. They're finally letting him join in his reindeer games. Anyway. Yep. I mean, I knew that that's where the story was going, but like, this is so cute. Santa? Wait a minute. Isn't that... Is he always Santa? Okay, so I don't always get a chance to do the Starlight Festival because prior to this year, I took a lot of breaks from Final Fantasy XIV. Like, I played on and off. So this is the first time I've actually really done this. So I don't know if, what's his face is frequently Santa. I don't know why I'm forgetting names. Of course I know why I'm forgetting names. My brain doesn't work, but you know. Yep. Rudy says that he intends to return with his brothers to the mountain home and that he very much enjoyed his time with us. He only wishes he could have properly thanked the Saint of Nymea before he left. I wouldn't worry about that. I reckon the saint heard you as clear as can be. Look, this was sitting by those tasty morsels you made. It's a letter from you-know-who. Dear Rudy, your delightful little snowball treat simply sparked with festive starlight spirit. Sparkled. I dare say you were the finest of all my helpers this season. Ho, ho, ho. Do you hear that, Rudy? It would seem the saint was watching you work the whole time. Yip. Yip. Rudy, of course Celeste will miss you too. Celeste, Rudy says that if were it not for you and the rest of us, he would never have realized that he was capable or found the confidence to stand up to his brothers. He says that everyone he met here was so incredibly kind, and it was because of that he was able to make the best snowballs he's ever made. He says, thank you, Celeste, for making the most miraculous, memorable starlight of his life. You're welcome. Yep. Fare thee well, Rudy, and promise that you'll come back to see your friends again someday, yes? Back home you go, then. Take care of yourself out there. Cute. It'll be lonely here without the little guy. Worry not, my friends. Yours and Rudy's paths may very well cross again somewhat. After all, we never know what the fate has in store for us. And with that, we had best return and report to Garanji. I suspect she'll be thrilled, if sad, to hear that Rudy has gone away home. All done handing out presents, are you? Thank you very much. And good work. Wait, where's Rudy gone off to? He went home to his family. Home with his brothers, but I didn't get a chance to say goodbye. Oh, to ruffle his fluffy fur one last time. You were quite fond of the little fellow, weren't you? Of course, who wouldn't get attached to that adorably pouty little face? Oh well, if he's happy now, that's all that matters. And now, allow me to thank you both once more. Not just for the help with the festivities, but for everything you did for Rudy as well. You helped him find the confidence he needed to make his siblings accept him. Why, if Rudy's exploits don't fill you with the spirit of Starlight, I dare say nothing will. Why, I'm feeling more enthusiastic about the celebration more than ever. And as head celebrant, I will do all in my power to spread joy and smiles with as much passion as Rudy did. I, too, very much enjoyed the time we spent together. Truly, it was full of new experiences to look back upon fondly. Isn't that so, Celeste? Yet I fear the time has come for us to part ways. After all, I've lands to traverse, people to meet, and sweets to eat. I really like this little squirrel's life's ambitions. Yeah. I very much hope to see you again someday, and who's to say, should you ever find yourself in a pinch with a beast again, I very well may show up to lend a hand. Farewell! Thank you, truly. I know it isn't much, but please take this as a humble token of my appreciation. And believe it or not, the saint himself has expressed an interest in meeting you. No doubt he wishes to thank you in person. Whatever you have a moment, pray just say the word. Okay, oh my god. I got a little wind-up minions for them. Oh, this is the best. Best day ever. That was so cute. Okay, saintly inspiration. A certain esteemed personage would speak to you immediately, and Angaranji is ready to introduce you. Is it strange that I got so attached to Rudy in such a short time? Either way, I only hope we can meet him again someday. Ah, but this is no time to get all sentimental. I have work to do. And remember, the Saint of Nymea wishes to have a word with you, if you've time to spare. He didn't mention exactly what he wants, but he was most insistent that you come alone. Whatever do you think it could be? Ho ho ho, thank you for joining me in my adventuring friend. As no doubt you know, I am the Saint of Nymea, bringer of gifts and joy to children all across the realm. Amgaranji has told me about your exploits in this Starlight season, and I simply had to express my gratitude in person. Truth be told, I was observing you the whole time from a distance. Why, I almost wished that I could have joined you myself, but it is my policy to stay out of the spotlight, or the starlight, as it were. Besides, you and your furry friends were having such a jolly time that I couldn't bring myself to intrude. Watching Rudy help make those delightful snowball treats and grow into a confident little helper was a wonder to behold, a true Starlight miracle. Which brings me to my request. I was hoping you might inspire me the same way you did young Rudy, for you see, as much as it pains me to admit this, I find myself at a loss for new gift ideas this year. And so, if you could spare the time, I was hoping we might spend a little time together, just the two of us. What say you, friends? What would we do? I just want a taste of that inspiration of yours. Yes, I'm sure some quality time with you is precisely what I need to rekindle my creative spirit. Ho ho ho, no need to look so alarmed. I won't ask much of you. I would simply have you accompany me on a little stroll under the stars. After all, the decorations are most lovely, so why don't we take in the festive atmosphere together? We can all amble around Old Gridania and make our way to Nofika's altar. There are a few spots in particular I'd like to take in with you along the way. Just one would be plenty if you've other places to be, though. If you could spare the time, I would love to see 3. And with that, let's be off. Ho ho ho. Ready? Then let us enjoy ourselves a most inspiring stroll. Oh, look at the stars in the water. Oh, what a lovely spot indeed. Why, in tuning my ears to the sound of the babbling river and spinning water wheel feels as if it's purifying me to the depths of my soul. That said, it is a bit chilly here at the water's edge, is it not? Most fortunate that I'm layered up and nice and warm. Why, I dare say, I was even feeling a bit hot. Yes, a bit of cool air might have been just what I needed for inspiration. That said, I can make a gift of garb and garments to keep out the chill of winter. Yes, that would be a fine idea. Why did I not think of this sooner? It would appear the Saint of Nymea has found some small measure of inspiration. You may make for Nofika's altar if you are ready to end your stroll or accompany him to another location. Okay. Oh, such a magnificent tree. Clearly it's been tended with the greatest of care. Yes, you can simply feel the love that those who work here have for nature. A gentle tranquility permeates on the very air around us. Yes, it's quite the departure from the bustling crowds that are the norm in most places I visit. Why, just the other day at the Gold Source as a mine of sorts. Yes, I'm so inspired I feel as if I have struck gold. Ho ho ho. But what treasures still await us? Onward we go. Seems the Saint of Nymea is sufficiently inspired, accompany him to the Conjurer's Guild unless you wish to spend more time. So he said he wanted to see 3, right? By the way, I just looked up who this is because I know, my brain is terrible. It's Manderville. Oh, such a lovely, tranquil place, yes? Just gazing out upon the dancing water gets my juices flowing. I'm all but certain that inspiration will strike me at any moment now. Yes, I can feel it coming. Almost there. Or perhaps not. I was certain I had something for a moment there, but it seems to have eluded me. No matter, my mind is now clear and ready to be filled with new ideas. I must say, spending time with you has been every bit as stimulating as I expected. Okay. You may now accompany him to Nofika's altar. Okay. Ho ho! All good things do, it would seem our little journey together has come to an end, and I can just feel the fire of inspiration coursing through me. Many thanks for the kindling, my friend. Now all that remains is to bring my ideas to life in the form of gifts for the children. Yes, I must be off to my workshop. That said, I very much enjoyed our little Starlight stroll together. I hope you feel the same. It was entertaining. Ho ho, my apologies, I've got a bit carried away at times. As the Saint of Nymea, I've vowed to devote my life to helping others. I believe the two of us are rather alike in that sense. And your exploits this season have reminded me anew of just what the Starlight spirit is all about. Anyone, be they man or beast, can bring joy and wonder to the world if they so choose. It's a wonderful thing, is it not? And now I must channel all this vim and vigor as you've inspired me to craft my gifts for the children. So I fear it's time we parted ways. Ho ho ho, don't tell me. You're curious about what I'll be making for them, yes? Walking about town with you, I was struck by the calmness I felt looking at the streetscapes veiled in white and the warmth that welled up in my heart seeing the smiling faces of the townspeople. Then it hit me. I could craft snow globes. Yes, little spheres of glass housing scenes depicting the starlight season here in Gridania. The children would enjoy that, don't you think? Yeah. And with that, I best get to work giving my physical form to my ideas. Do send Garanji my regards. Ho ho ho. Bye. The saint was beaming from ear to ear on his way out. You must have had quite the time together. But where's my head? He left this as a special Starlight gift just for you. Well, I hope you enjoy the festivities, and if you're so inclined, do check back with the saint before the season's over. I'm sure he'd be overjoyed to see you again. All right. Now, I think this quest just keeps repeating. Yeah, it does. Okay, so I think that is it for the Starlight Festival quest. That was super cute. I really like the whole Rudy quest line. I don't know if that one happens every year. Like I said, this is the first time I've been able to participate in the Starlight Festival, but I really enjoyed it. It was super cute, super wholesome, and like I'm super like, I said super a lot. I know. I am in the Christmas spirit, so it really helped. I really want to go bake some cookies right now. I think I might go do that. And yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this little interlude from the main story quest. I thought I would just do something kind of fun and wholesome for Christmas time. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. You can also follow me on social media, which I have linked down in the description box below. And I will see you next time. Happy holidays, everybody!